What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another edition of Tony Tweeted What? If you haven't seen the, dare I say, series before, it's basically the Multiversus news roundup for anything interesting that has happened or has been said within the past 7 days. And we got 7, count them,
7
different topics to discuss today, so let's stop wasting time and jump straight into the first one, where we got somebody here on Twitter asking a pretty good question, and the response is actually really cool. So here's the first question. Hi Tony, I'm curious with the amount of character requests / suggestions you and the rest of the team are receiving. I wanted to ask if there would be a character ballot for the fans to vote for their character to be in the game, similar to Smash's fighter ballot. I actually like that idea. Base roster, maybe it doesn't make too much sense, but post-launch, I would love this idea. I'd love this. And here's what Tony fires back with. There will be some interesting things we do here, but I really want players to be involved with who we pick to do. For now, I'm going off the player-made ballot on Reddit posted a while back. So think about that for a second. Tony said they're going off a Reddit ballot that was posted a while back. Doesn't say which one. I tried looking it up. I couldn't find exactly which one he might have been talking about, but just think about that for a second. They're starting by going off of a player-made ballot for Multiversus for characters that we want to see. Now, there's third parties on the ballot, I'm sure. I don't know which one he's referring to. Third parties could be a bit more tricky to deal with, but anything Warner Brothers related? Oh man, I really wish I could find this post, and I could have posted it for you guys just to let you guys see some results, but I couldn't find it. So either way, they're already going off player feedback for characters on the roster. And to me, that's already nuts. At this stage, the game's not even out yet, and they're already going off of our opinions. Topic number 2 has to do with when are we getting any news? When are we getting any sort of news? Now, here's the deal. Here's the tweet. Tony, I'm tweeting at you in desperation. Every day without Multiverses is torture. I patiently await any news at all. Thank you. And guess what Tony's response is? Soonish. Oh, soonish? We're gonna get news soonish? And this was, look at the tweet date, April 18th. That was what, Monday? That was yesterday. That was literally yesterday he posted this. Soonish. Now I know soonish, like what does that mean? Does that mean in 5 months from now? I don't know, but I think May might be the best time frame for the next big round of actual news, official news. So we just got to be patient a little bit longer. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. News is coming, well, soonish. And now on to topic number 3. This has to do with Ben 10 again. Now there's tons of fans about Ben 10. So a couple of weeks ago, I believe Ben 10 even made it into one of our topics about the Multiversus news roundup video that we did. So here's somebody replying to that tweet, basically saying, the dream was fun while it lasted, and what they're referring to is, well, you see Tony's tweet there. Where he says that he would like to have Ben 10 in the game, but it is very difficult because of how many resources it would take to make the character feel like Ben 10 himself. Again, with all the alien transformations and stuff, Ben 10 would be one of the most, if not the most unique character in all of Multiverses, so it would be a very special case indeed. So this person's like, well, it was fun while it lasted. At least I know Ben 10's not happening. But wait just a minute. Look at Tony's response here. Check this out. We will figure out a way, but it will require us to be a bit more settled / add more dev resources, or for some design breakthrough to make it happen early. Okay. Let's break that down. Start the first one, the first part. We will figure out a way. This, I don't think, okay. I'm never going to say anything is confirmed until it's officially confirmed, but is this kind of like the closest that we could get to a confirmation for a character? If it's, again, not 100% confirmation, but he says that they will try to figure out a way. And if they can make it happen, Ben 10's going to be in the game. Ben 10 at some point will be in the game. when there's more resources available once the game launches. Ben 10, more than likely, 99.9% is not going to be a base roster character unless Tony's been pulling the wool over our eyes this entire time. But I don't expect Ben 10 for base roster. Post-launch, though, that could be one of the biggest characters released for the game that would draw even more hype. So, yes, post-launch, I think much easier, but then pay attention to that last part of the tweet again, where he says that they would add more dev resources, or they need some sort of design breakthrough to make it happen early. So basically he's saying if it's going to happen early, something major needs to, break through. We need something that says, yes, this is now possible all of a sudden, even though maybe it wasn't a couple days ago. So unless something absolutely gigantic happens where it's like, oh, we just figured out a way to speed up character design process by like 100%, I'm going to say, yeah, Ben 10, base roster, no, almost guaranteed not to happen. But post-launch, I think he's probably one of the most likely characters to happen. Topic number 4, we're going to deal with, what's this one? This one's music tracks for stages. So anybody that's played Smash Bros, for example, you can kind of choose your own music, and we know that there's going to be music a part of the stages, right? They've told us, I think Tony's even told us at one point that there's going to be like some remixes for some songs, and that's cool. So here's the tweet. Tony, will stages in Multiversus have multiple music tracks, or will each stage only have one track each? And this person likes music. I mean, I do too, right? It really gets the flow and the mood of the battle. Music in platform fighters and fighters in general are a very key element that a lot of people may not think about, but here's Tony's response. Some will have multiple. So I guess not every stage is going to have multiple tracks, music tracks. Maybe not every stage is going to be able to have a remixed version of a song, but at least, some stages will have multiple music tracks, and that's always cool to hear, I suppose. Maybe in the future, if, again, the fans want more music tracks per stage, I guess that's something they could address in the future, but as of right now, just some stages will have multiple tracks. And now over to topic number 5, has to do with, is there a tournament mode going to be in Multiversus itself? And we are back to Kal-El. 3 straight weeks, I believe Kal-El has made it onto the Multiversus news roundup. This person is asking some phenomenal questions. But here's the question. Here's the tweet. Hey Tony, I wanted to ask if there is ever a chance you would put a tournament mode in the game, kind of like Smash Bros does. Kind of like Smash does not have to be the same, but something small, maybe 6 teams of two players, or they could have 12 players of 1v1. Those are just examples, right, that this person's giving. But also, are there going to be rewards for those on win streaks throughout these tournaments as well? So that's kind of cool as well. But main thing, is there going to be a tournament mode? Tony's response here is one of the best things I like about this whole video, about everything we've seen so far. So Tony says, yes, it's on our roadmap of features. Now, of course, every game, I'm pretty sure the development team, they have a roadmap of what they want to do. But Tony's telling us it is on their roadmap of features. A tournament mode is pretty likely to happen for Multiversus. So hooray, that's almost, but not certainly confirmed for the game. All right, that's cool. I love tournament. I would play the crap out of tournament mode, I'll be honest. But here's the thing. Roadmap of features. Now, hopefully once the dev team gets in, once the game gets into a really good state and gets closer to launch, I'm hoping that they come out with their own roadmap video just to kind of show us what to expect. Is there going to be a story mode? Is there going to be, new characters? How often can we maybe expect it? When's the season gonna last? Because we know that there is going to be battle passes. So how long is the season for a battle pass? Is it gonna be like 90 days? Is it gonna be 100 days? Like, how long is that? So just to see a roadmap would be really cool, but the point for this tweet, at least, tournament mode seems to be coming to Multiversus. Topic number 6 has to do with perks. Now, if you don't know, this game is going to be very perk focused as per characters, because I think you just kind of play the game and you equip perks to a character, and that's like going to be the main way to play this game, which is why they have to do the perk system very, very fair. It's got to be very balanced. You can't have one perk that rules the meta, all right? You cannot have that. Otherwise, everybody's going to be running it, and if everybody's running it, well, then there's no point to run it. They got to figure out a great way to balance it. So here's the question. Hey, Tony, do you think perks in the game right now, are they balanced or are you currently fixing it? This feature could be a huge difference, but it could be a huge difference in the game, and I love this idea. This is one thing that really drew me to Multiversus as well. The perk system, I love this because I'm a big fan of Amiibo and Smash Bros, and I love playing with spirits and all those type of effects, but you got to have a balanced perk system, right? So here's Tony's response. We will continue to add, tune, and balance forever, hopefully. So I get from this, they're going to continue to add more perks over time, which is fantastic. They're going to continue to always tune them, so and balance forever. So if one perk seems to be like really good on like every single character, maybe they take a look at it. Maybe if there's one perk that a certain type of character, because we know there's character typings like assassin and bruiser and mage and stuff like that, I believe. We know that if there's a character that or a perk that works with a specific type of character, maybe a bit too much, they have too much advantage, it gives them too much extra damage, too much extra knockback, too much extra movement speed, something like that. If it's too much, they will continue to look and refine those things, which is great. Again, cannot have one perk absolutely rule the meta. So you can't have something like a great auto heal where you just slap it on for one perk slot and you get, you heal 5% every 5 seconds. That's unbalanced. That makes the game extremely unfair. I mean, at that point, everybody has to run it. And then at that point, it's like you might as well not have it, because if everybody's healing, well, then nobody's healing. Does that make sense? And topic number 7, the final topic of the video, has to do with Shrek. Okay, here's the here's the tweet. Hi, Tony. I'm sorry to ask a question again, but can Shrek be in Multiverses? I would love to see the character added to the game since I'm a big fan of the Shrek franchise. Now, look, the Shrek franchise is good. I enjoyed some of the movies, definitely, but personally, Shrek would not be a hype character for me, so I wouldn't want to see it. But just because I don't want to see it doesn't mean it's a bad character, or doesn't even mean my opinion's right. It's just my opinion. But here's Tony's opinion, right? Or his response, I should say. Hi, thanks. Shrek would be a great addition. No promises, since there are a lot of variables, but thanks for the suggestion. So, I guess, like they say, anybody and anyone is on the table. Anyone could possibly be in Multiverses. Does that include Shrek? I mean, only time will tell, but we'll see. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Shrek is a third party, right? He's DreamWorks. Who owns DreamWorks? That's not WB, is it? I'm pretty sure it's not. So, I don't know. Either way, Shrek, the Multiversus News Roundup video here is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. And, hey, one more day down, one more day closer to Multiversus ultimately releasing.